I think about the current publishing ecosystem, you can sort of break it down into like three different products through three different processes and three different channels, right? So you have hardcover, which is harder to do, but often higher margin for the traditional publisher because they have to manage this complex process. That sort of makes sense. Then you have paperback, which is somewhat easier. I think traditional publishers use a mix of print on demand and printing batches. Why they print batches, I'm not quite sure. It probably has some complicated things to do with wanting to extract more revenue and or just they've always done it that way, which is a surprising explanation for most things. Then we have digital ebooks, in which they make almost no sense to give up rights to a traditional publisher because the cost of goods sold is basically negligible, right? And so if you look at a $10 ebook through Amazon, authors are able to capture 70% of that. Distributor, Amazon, is able to capture only 30% of that. And that makes sense. So the closer you get to the means of production, the higher your leverage is going to be as an author.
Another, like an interesting note on that, I don't know if you mess with these settings at all, but this is somewhere that Amazon has such strong feelings. If you try to price your book between like $10 and $25 your ebook, they will take 70% instead of 30%. So if you ever wonder why almost every ebook that you see is $9.99, it's because they more than double their rake if you try to price above that. So that's just like one way they try to exert sort of control over a strong suggestion over authors' pricing. At least that's the way it was when I was setting my prices.